ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Dota 2 Canada Cup Season 4. It's the quarterfinals. I gotta say, we just had a heck of a game. Not Today versus compLexity Gaming, our best-of-3 series. And guys, it's been an absolutely stellar day of Dota. We had Dota Pit earlier. We have, of course, compLexity Gaming versus Not Today now. Dota 2 Canada Cup well on its way in the playoffs here. Our last quarterfinal of the tournament. Semifinals would be shortly thereafter, tomorrow, in fact. And as always, I'll be bringing you the action. My name is Mont, here with highground.tv. Of course, joining me today, F4L, joining me for the second game, man. How the hell are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing this afternoon?
It's good. It's been a while between, us casting, but that's all right. We got some action here today, and I'm glad you could join me. I don't know, did you see that last game? It was a lot of fun to watch. It was actually amazing.
I saw part of it. I saw they pretty much snowballed from the laning phase, it looked like.
Yes, absolutely.
So,
you missed the level 1 fight. Okay, let me recap this. Let me recap this for you real quick.
I did miss that.
Okay, so Not Today head to the enemy jungle. ZYZZ and the rest of the squad. You know where the medium camp is on the dire jungle that is towards the river, like that medium camp there? Okay, so they were walking up there, and the staircase to the right, that's where the entirety of compLexity are. They're all sitting at that staircase. And so I think they stunned the lion as Not Today were walking up. They drop a Midnight Pulse on top of them. ZYZZ Blade Furies obliterates one, obliterates two. They get a Magic Missile onto a couple more. And then all of a sudden, it's 3 dead already for Not Today. And Not Today, they lost 3 heroes. They lost the First Blood. They didn't get a single hero in return. And compLexity got the top bounty rune. It was a disaster. It was awful. And from that point, the Jungle Enigma got the bounty rune. He had level 6 at like 4 minutes. He went Midas. And then Jug had free farm top. Swindle had free farm middle-ish, kind of. Offlane was a wash, but for the most part, compLexity having a very solid game.
Yep. And so trying out 3 members, it looks like Squeeze, ZYZZ, and Jipples, as they're down to 2 official members.
Yep, that's right.
Swinnamelon and Z-Freak, the 2 brothers, so.
Yeah, man, they are.
Should be an interesting rebuilding process.
I honestly, Limp going to NIP was a kind of a shocker for me, but at the same time, I feel like that team's going to be so good with him on that squad now. I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah, I heard about that like a week ago. It wasn't...
Okay, big man. Oh, yes. I'm just kidding.
Not trying to, It wasn't too surprising to me, mostly because I felt 8 Mother was a bit one-dimensional.
Yes.
Only playing...
Fenno and Viper.
It's hard to say if that was, all he could play.
But that's all they picked for him, though. That's the problem.
I feel like it was... they picked him these heroes that were easy to play, and that they could just play a team game around, so, his individual skill wouldn't really shine through either if it was good or bad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now that they have Limp definitely a strong player. Had a lot of good performances with compLexity over the... how long have they been a team? 4 months or something?
I'd say about that time. That's about accurate.
So,
but they're performing pretty well in this series, man, and they looked solid in that last game, although it was a bit closer than it probably should have been. Not that I got a couple of okay fights here. I think compLexity's draft is amazing. You get the Axe, you get the Lion, you get the Sniper. Are you kidding me? 3 of the top 4 heroes in this current metagame, and they get all of them? I'm not sure about this draft from Not Today. This seems a little crazy to give all 3 of those heroes away. They banned the Chen and the Clock. I guess. Still, man, that seems ridiculous. 3 heroes getting and going the side of compLexity. That seems damn good.
It's sort of interesting to ban Clock and then just leave up Sniper. Clockwork, one of the famed heroes for being good against Sniper, sort of just picks into that Sniper pick. They are going to have this Phoenix, and compLexity don't really have too much to deal with the Phoenix. None of these heroes attack particularly fast except for the Sniper, so if they can get they need something with this last hero that has some sort of lockdown.
Troll. Oh, just kidding. He gets banned.
Troll, one of the better heroes up against Phoenix with that attack speed. Troll and Jug, I would say, are the 2 best heroes against Phoenix.
Yeah, that's fair. And they could go for Jug. No, just kidding. He's banned out. All right, well.
Banned.
There's other options, I guess, for fast attack speed heroes, but still, Phoenix early on in this game, although Supernova early is not the best, they could also still kill him before Icarus Dive. It's tough though. They don't have like they don't have a disruptor to pull him back. They don't have a silence like the Skywrath Mage. Not that. Yes, a silence would be good because then you just complete your full Icarus Dive and you go back to where you came from. And then I guess Line's okay with Earth Spike, but it's tough to get that timing in it. And I guess Hex is very good as well. So.
Hex can actually cancel the dive as well. So pretty good. And they also have the call like in that mid game stage to catch out this Phoenix. I just usually when you pick the Phoenix for not today, usually you want to combo it with some hero, either the Axe or the Tree, maybe even something like an Earthshaker, just to aid in getting through that initial egg duration. I just can't foresee a place where he's going to get off a level 1 egg and live.
Definitely not. Unless they picked, like you said, maybe a Tree Protector here, but then...
Yeah, but then they have... I guess Tree could work. They would have
seems fine. Tree Venge seems like a good dual support. Zeus mid, Slark safe lane, Phoenix off lane. I guess that's fine. Yeah. I just, like... Dazzle X is going to go off lane more than likely. And how do you fight into that? The support has to be amazing in like a defensive tri-lane situation. Like Axe Dazzle off lane, I guess Sniper mid-storm...
Tree Venge Slark can kill that lane.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe get ranged heroes? You don't think getting ranged heroes is probably the best bet?
Well, I just think you need something to combo with this Phoenix.
That's true.
Otherwise, the egg is going to be a bit underwhelming in the early phase. And really, you want the egg to be like super strong, especially when you hit level 11. Like I would say that's the high point for Phoenix. Once you get up to that level 11, I believe it's 7 attacks to kill the egg at that point. Yeah. No, it's 8.
Something like that.
So 8 attacks, pretty significant, especially if you can get some fire spirits going. We'll have to see what Not Today decide. I think Tree is the best pick here, although it does lack a bit in holding down this Storm Spirit. They don't actually have anything right now to lock down the Storm besides the Magic Missile. Not very reliable either.
But if you go Skywrath and try to silence the Storm, then all of your supports are super squishy. You get run at. You have a pretty squishy lineup to begin with. And I don't know. I feel like Tree is the only viable option here because all of them are going to die so quickly.
Yeah, Skywrath not the best against Sniper as well.
Yeah.
Easy. It's just so easy to get taken down from 1,000 range.
Literal miles away.
See what they go for. Pinked. I mean, this could also just be a Zeus support, right?
It could be. And then what do you grab for your mid? That's the real question. What is this, a Smash or Ifrit hero coming out? It is. It's the Smash Ember or Ifrit Ember. Both of them are very capable in playing that hero. This is a good choice, I guess. Some Zeus support, Vengeful Spirit. I guess Zeus support's not bad against that dual lane of Dazzle Axe, though. That's the thing. That's a lot of burst damage to work with.
I really feel like Not Today have to snowball this game because you're up against this Storm Spirit. You severely lack disables. Once the Sniper starts getting up a bit of farm, like the Ember Spirit initiation is not going to be as effective. You don't really have any gap closing for the Sniper even. So I'm just a little concerned for Not Today. If they cannot... They need to have a very strong laning phase, get a couple ganks with the Ember Spirit early, get him going. I think Ember Spirit is going to be the most important hero for the draft.
Yeah, I don't know about the mid matchup between, I would imagine, ZYZZ and... Actually, it's going to be Swindle mid on the Storm Spirit. I think they should send Ember mid. Is that a better matchup? I'm not sure.
I think Ember actually loses to both of those heroes, so... Looks like it is going to be that Storm Spirit mid. I think.
Yeah, Swindle's... He played mid last game, and he played the TA. It was a pretty solid game. No early aggression into the jungle this time. I don't think you could test this top rune if you're Not Today. That's an axe that you have to deal with. That seems pretty frightening, especially if you get to call, and then they just right-click you down and kill you with everything they've got.
Radiant just have such a huge advantage on the top rune spot. Like, they have all of this high ground, and it's just all near the rune, and like Dire...
This is all you have for Dire side.
That's all you have, and it's not even in range of the runes, so...
You can't come down the other way either. Like, that seems like a mistake, because then you're just fighting in the river here. Yeah. Unless you could pull them back towards this area and then fight from up here, which seems impossible. Yeah, the Radiant squad definitely have the advantage of the top rune spot. And I'd argue that they even have the advantage of the bottom rune spot, too.
Yeah, the only thing you can really do on Dire on the bottom rune spot is like hide in Rosh and try to get a kill, maybe.
Even that seems a bit sketchy. Swindle's going to try to take this. It looks like he'll just give it up to Misko. But they do get Z-Freak, the Bounding Rune, and it is going to be that dual lane which we talked about. Z-Freak, Dazzle, off lane, and They're actually sacking it looks like. Well, at least for the time being. Ifrit's there alone. They smoke up on Not Today. They're looking for maybe an early kill. Lots of musical lands coming out. They don't really know where to go yet. This could be a disaster. Oh, they're going to walk by ZYZZ. Is he going to break the smoke? He does. Do they see them? I don't think so. And now the gank trade going down to the Swindle Melons. He's in trouble. Magic Missile, they're going to dive. Maybe the tower. Siricate is going to go. Jipples, Earth Spike. Maybe on. They miss and they get the first blood. Swindles gets the kill with the Remnant. He walks into it. They might get Rowers as well. They do. Meanwhile, they're going to get two. Jipples gets a double kill. It's just as much of a disaster as the last game. Oh, no. And Swindles lives. He lives with like 20 HP. He might even salve out. Yeah, he's going to have a salve coming out of the courier now for Swindle Melons.
They killed all three.
Yes, they got all of them, man. They got all of them.
Oh, man. Very nice there from Lion to just come back to the mid lane.
Oh, my. Ifrit, you need to be careful, buddy. One Berserker's call, and he's already below half health. Jeez.
This is a huge start from compLexity. I mean, they're going to completely dominate this top lane now as well with the Axe Dazzle lane. It is actually going to be a support Phoenix, so we're having so it's an offlane Zeus.
I guess this is okay, but you're not going to be able to hit the Zeus or the Sniper with the arc lighting. He's going to be too far away. It might bounce to him, but if he gets another point and take aim, he's going to be fine, which he already has an early point. He's not even going to go for the Shrapnel, which I think is the right choice. Squee. Oh, they missed the Flame Spirits. The Magic Missile, the Flame Spirit second time does hit. Siegfried could go for the call in 1 second. Squee trying to juke this. Ifrit's call is going to go on to Miss Cow. Miss Co maybe in trouble. Squee, another Shadow Word. Is he going to fall? He has Grave. He uses it. He skilled it up early. Ifrit getting right-click down. He's got Pounce in a second. Squee might just get this kill. His salve is up. Ifrit, oh, the right-click coming out from the Phoenix, but he goes down, and it's a trade. Support for support. The dual lane will win that trade every day because of it, of course, being an aggro dual lane versus a tri-lane. And what a start for compLexity already, man.
You're perfectly happy with that. If you are compLexity, getting that kill in the 2 versus 3 matchup, pretty much the only thing you can really do in the 2v3 is try to get kills onto the dual lane, because eventually they just get more experience than you. Or your other option is to just get a single pull, make sure that you have a creep advantage from that pull, and slowly get an experience advantage. But this is going to be a really tough game now for the Slark up against this Axe.
And they're going to leave the Slark alone. They're going to have Rowlers and Misko here. And because of this, I think Swindle knows this is happening. He's going to sit back for the time. But yeah, he's sitting right next to this tower while he battles up. He'll probably maybe go into the mid lane. Meanwhile, ZYZZ, I missed the kill bottom as they throw up the Shrapnel. They get the Air Spike more than likely. They'll walk around back onto Swindle. He does get the Magic Missile. Spirits go. Big Remnant. He's going to try to fight this. TP coming in. He's still alive. Swindle about to fall. The last right click. The Fire Spirits, the Grave from Squee.
Oh, the Grave.
Oh, my God. The plays from this Dazzle. The plays from Swindle. Oh, such time wasted coming out from Not Today. They cannot seem to find a kill on this Storm Spirit. They can't kill him.
2 smokes. 2 smokes already. 0 kills from these smokes. Both of these supports going to be extraordinarily level starved.
I just don't know. It's not even
this
like
is
Swindle.
a complete disaster already for Not Today.
And he's still doing well in CS. He's got a Bottle Crow as well. He's fine. Top lane, Ifrit's getting, what, 2 last hits? 26 for Z-Freak. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? I'm sure maybe 1 or 2 of those creeps has to be jungle creeps, but still. That's insane. He's going to go for the early Vanguard. We've seen this before from Bugatti yesterday for Summoner's Rift. Get like a 5-minute Vanguard, like a 10-minute Blink Dagger. Yeah, that's probably going to happen in this situation. Unbelievable start for compLexity. Sniper's getting free farm bottom. Zeus has got to sit by. He's going mid, actually. They're rotating Misko bottom. They're sacking that bottom lane. They're setting Zeus top for Van to maybe take jungle camps. Axe is running at the Phoenix. He's taking a pull. I don't think they can kill him. They can't even come close to killing him. Ifrit, if he walks forward and gets called, he probably dies. They rotated Van up, but even with those 3 heroes, I don't think they can do much. Axe runs in. Rowlers does have Icarus dive. Takes a hit and maybe a counter helix proc as well. This is really just a complete disaster for Not Today. I'm sure they could come back if they get the room to do so, but we talked about how they need to snowball, and that's just not happening. I guess the Ember Spirit does have decent farm with 20 last hits. That's the bonus, I guess. That's the only thing going the way of Not Today right now.
Yeah, and they are going to need Smash to make a lot of plays once he gets that level 6, 7, 8, maybe. He's going to have to bring them back into this game with his Ember Spirit. It's going to be a tall order as well, because the Sniper's free farming bottom lane. Basically, all 3 lanes going extremely well for compLexity right now. getting so much out of the laning phase. We talked about how they don't have very much to deal with the Storm as well as Sniper coming into the mid game, so...
Is this the play? Rotate Ifrit down bottom for him to try to get experience or farm? I don't know if he's really the best up against the Sniper. I don't think that's the case. It feels like they're just playing musical lanes and trying to make some... They're panicking, it feels like, for Not Today. They're really panicking.
Well, I mean, they can't do anything up against this Axe. They're even going to burn their third and last smoke already at 5 minutes. I mean, this really has to work right now. They need to get a kill onto ZYZZ's Sniper. But Lion waiting in the wings.
Yeah, I think
Mystico smoke gets broken.
No. They know that he's
might even
rotated
just
bottom.
be able to kill him
I
here.
think he's dead. Yeah, Mystico is dead. Right click from Sniper, more than enough damage to work with as well as the strap him. They've rotated Prowler's bottom. He's going to get assassinated.
Oh my god, he's dead!
Double kill for ZYZZ. Smash, you're really going to have to go balls to the wall, man, because I don't know if any of your teammates can help in this situation. Jesus. And that's a Vanguard done at 6 minutes for Z-Freak and Tranquils. And he's just got a creep cut.
This is as bad as the laning phase could possibly go. I mean, if you look at the gold, it's 5,000 gold. 6 minutes. They have double the gold that Not Today has. Double.
compLexity are feeling themselves right now. They are feeling comfortable. ZYZZ's Aquila treads 1,000 gold. Storm is starting to farm the jungle. He's getting up to 1,000 gold. Axe has a lot. Vanguard, freaking Tranquils, 300 extra gold on top of that. Van is getting farmed top and trying to get level so he can use his Zeus ult to maybe stave off pushes, which is nice, unless he dies here. And he's not going to walk out smartly. Yeah, Z-Freak's just going to keep pushing the wave, getting farm. Takes the aggro, gets a couple of Helix procs. And that's just the way this lane's going, man. Z-Freak can get whatever he wants. They'll TP back in. Z-Freak's going to hightail it out of there. They really can't kill him because he has a Vanguard. Triple Remnant doesn't get a single point of damage off. Rotation wasted for Smash. Another TP top lane. They'll try to counter-engage. They've rotated the line as well as the Dazzle. Z-Freak's just going to run and push down this tower, or at least push the waves into the tower. It's not taking that much damage yet, so luckily that's the good thing. Arc Lightning coming out. Top 3 in net worth are going the way of compLexity. Smash is sitting in the backside. They have this ward scouting him out. They know exactly where he is. And Z-Freak throws up a Battle Hunger. Van gets... oh, Smash going to get hexed up. Call not going to go. Flame Guard. That actually does a lot of damage. Jipples is going to fall. And maybe Z-Freak's in trouble here. Van doing some work, but Smash, he's the one going to town now. Smash chasing after Z-Freak. Chains in one. Call might go. Gets Magic Missile. Counter Helix procs for days. Z-Freak getting low. The Grave does get off. Can he get a single kill? He has to back away. Stick charges in 5 seconds. Pounds misses. The right click, the Arc Lightning. That gets the kill. And finally, not today. They get on the board. Squee trying to man fight Misco. They've rotated 4 heroes top. They have to make something happen here. And they finally get 3 kills in the process of doing so. All right, not today. That's a good start. Now what can you do after that?
So Not Today finally getting on the board, although I guess they already had 1 kill. But compLexity are just doing such a good job with their rotations. Like, the support's always being in the right place at the right time.
Van is going to die solo to Swindle. Yes. So I guess they get 1 out of it, but Swindle is getting chased down by Ifrit. Although Swindle has Ball Lightning mana, he can just Ball Lightning to the low ground. He'll do just that.
Here I am.
So they were able to kill up 3 members of compLexity there.
Right.
At the same time, though, Swindle Melons as well as ZYZZ were farming in the bottom and mid lanes respectively, and they had to send all 3 cores to get those kills.
Smash is going to try to fight. Assassinate's going to go. Hex is up. Zeus ult. Ziz still alive. Earthspike coming in. Smash in trouble. Can he get this kill onto Ziz? He's going to fall. Gets the Remnant off, but doesn't do anything. He's dominating on the Sniper. That's a big pickup. Tower's still not denied. It actually is in deny range. They haven't taken it yet. TP from Venge will secure the deny more than likely. Yep. Top lane, though, is getting pressured by Z-Freak and Squee. So Smash was doing well until he dies bottom to Ziz and gives him a lot of gold. Slark does finally get treads, but... well, that's the byproduct of the laning phase. 2 towers are going to fall here momentarily. And with that, Z-Freak probably gets pretty close to his Blink Dagger.
And once he gets that blink, it's going to be so hard for them to save off these pickoffs that are going to come from the blink X. Yep, the tower in the top lane going down bottom lane tower, so 2 towers now.
Swindle has Treads, Bottle, Soul Ring, plus 1,700 gold at 10 minutes into the game. That's 1,700 gold. That's a full Oblivion staff and almost enough for close to a second one. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean,
he's
if
gonna have Orchid at
you
12 minutes.
I mean, if you compare that to Smash, Smash doesn't even have upgraded boots yet. He has a wand and a bracer with his bottle.
The net worth is starting to look a little bit poor for not today. And Swindle picks up a DD rune. Oh, that is not good. They know Van is nearby? Maybe. They spot him out with Z-Freak. Z-Freak still no blink, 1,600 gold. I say still, but it's not like he's that far away, nor is he behind in net worth.
A little interesting, though, to see Swindle actually going for the Soul Ring. It does look like it's just going to be a Bloodstone rush. Yeah. Usually if you go Orchid in the mid lane, I think you don't opt for the Soul Ring. I think safe lane getting Soul Ring with the Orchid is pretty good, but it does look like it's just going to be that Bloodstone first. So wanting to get extra tanky, make it that much more difficult for these Not Today heroes to take him down. Talked about how limited their tools are in killing this Storm Spirit, so might as well just get super tanky.
He's not that far off. Oh, he did some damage to
Smash could actually be in a lot of trouble here. Swindle not wanting to commit to that. There's another smoke by Not Today. Zeus, Phoenix, and Venge. They finally actually somehow getting the level 6 onto the Phoenix. A little surprising.
They gave him mid for a long time.
Okay.
Like, he was mid while everyone was rotating top for like at least a couple of minutes. Chipples is going to get jumped on. Swindle might try to help fight. Chipples is going to follow the pull into Smash. Remnants away. He can't fight. Z-Freak gets his call off and Misco. Should probably be a kill. Zeus, Lightning Bolt doing some work. They call. They're going to right-click down this Supernova. That doesn't survive very long. Van is like, oh dear, I've made a huge mistake. Turns into a 3-for-1, and all they get is the support on the backside. Yeah.
Yeah, that extra bit of attack speed bonus from the axe actually coming into hand there. After getting the chop onto the Vengeful Spirit, makes a pretty big difference actually in attacking that egg. Not even the fiery spirit's going to be able to stop that one, so that was probably the best way that they get back into this game. You know, try to make something happen with his first Phoenix Supernova, but
TP from ZYZZ, that is a smart play. He's going to live. That's huge. Ifrit not able to get anything. He is 1-2. He hasn't died yet. He's got only 45 CS, though. He's still a ways away.
The sniper is enormous.
Yeah,
he's got Maelstrom, yeah. Morbid Mass, Treads, Aquila. Probably going to get an MOM.
Smash going to be dealing up. Chipples does have finger. Boom. Shakalaka. That's the level 6 coming into play for the line. He actually gets level 8 after that fight. And Smash, who was the end-all be-all for Not Today, not really providing the oomph for his team. And they are down 10,000 net worth at 13.5 minutes into the game, and almost 10,000 experience as well. What else is happening? Z-Freak has his Blink Dagger now. Swindle is 300 away from his Bloodstone at 14 minutes.
It's not even just the amount of gold in it. It's like the draft that they're down this much gold with. Like, they cannot afford to be down. Like, if this was an even game, I would say...
that's double Blake Berserker's call. The counter helix blocks. One slam, the Shadow Dance to the other. TP in from Jipple's Squee. Might have to grave himself. He barely gets it off again. Ifrit, Culling Blade, just misses Assassinate. Will finish him off. Misco trying to man up on Squee. Earns himself. They get the kill on the Phoenix. He buys out. Zeusol comes in. Smash here and ready to go. No mana for Z-Freak, mind you. They're actually turning this fight around. Smash getting right-click. Does have that haste rune. ZYZZ might not want to man up. Ball Lightning. They get the pull off. Smash should fall. Remnants away. Gonna Remnant again. Actually might survive. Bottles up that haste rune. And the Remnant's doing work. Z-Freak can't get there. Assassinate's gonna go. It's not gonna be enough. Just barely Battle Hunger. He might fall to it. Level 1 Battle Hunger. It's gonna be enough. Goodbye, Smash. Z-Freak gets the kill. And they bought back on the Phoenix for whatever reason. They buy back on the Zeus as well? I don't... Did he die?
It was just a Zeus, I believe.
No, he bought back, man. Yeah, no, the Zeus and the Phoenix. Or... No, it was just the Zeus. You're right. I'm sorry. I thought it was the Phoenix. My bad.
So there was a full team wipe with the Zeus buyback. Huge win for compLexity. I honestly am not sure what Not Today can do to come back into this game.
It's looking way more grim than the first game, and that game was already pretty grim at 19 minutes into the game. So They don't have much.
I mean, Sniper is huge. You don't really have the tools to deal with him. This Storm Spirit has a Bloodstone. Don't have the tools to deal with these heroes.
You see that Bloodstone already coming into effect. And what do you do?
I mean, it's sort of an outdraft in the sense that if you get behind like this, you have nothing to come back.
Growlers, what are you doing, man? That's not the right play. He walks right into the enemy team. Smash also might die because of it. Actually, Remnant's out. He does have a Remnant behind the tier 2 tower. Z-Freak was looking to maybe combine up it to get the kill, but... Well, at least they get the tier 1 tower bottom. That is a small victory coming out from not today. Again, but I don't know. I mean, we talked about Smash. He barely has a drum, and now he's getting a Robe of the Magi for something.
Actually, what is he buying with that?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Did he just, like, accidentally buy an extra one from...
He might have.
Because you don't go treads on Ember. I mean, maybe he's going treads.
Yeah, but if you build treads, then you build belts of strength.
Well, I mean, you can build whatever you want. All three work.
I don't know. I think that's a mistake. Whatever happened, it's a mistake. I'm pretty sure maybe a misclick coming out from the Ember Spirit. I don't know what you would build with Smash getting that Robe of the Magi.
Diffusal?
On Ember?
Like, well, I mean, I can't think of any other item that builds from that.
Blade Mail. That's it.
Oh, Blade Mail.
Is that a choice on Ember? I guess it's a possibility. There is the Blink for the Slark. They have potential.
Speaking of Blade Mail, Axe now has the Blade Mail. Blade Mail Vanguard Blink at 16 minutes.
Literally unkillable. Are they going to try to... This is not... I don't think this is a thing that you fight for. This is not a tier 2 tower you try to fight. This is certainly not a defense. I mean, they might have no choice. Wolf's going to go. Lightning Bolt. Swindle's getting kind of low. Smash is on the front lines. They're going to wait for the Flame Guard to go back and then... try to jump on him. He's a Remnant back. Berserker's Call misses. Z-Freak getting jumped on. Counter Helix. Pull onto Misco. Blink. Finger goes. They do take down Smash. Meanwhile, Ifrit going to work on ZYZZ. Another Culling Blade. Sleight of Fist. Smash still in the fight. They do get the Great Fall off on ZYZZ. They had to buy back on Smash. Ifrit getting peeped down. And now they're going to try to go on Smash. ZYZZ getting low. The man fight of the century. He gets the kill, but he also dies in the end. Now Swindle on the run. Has Ball Lightning. Not going to make it out. Z-Freak buys back. Ifrit walking the wrong direction. I don't know about that, but either way, not today. They have to buy back on Smash.
Nice
he dies again. And actually, I think they kind of win that fight.
Oh, they certainly win that fight. I mean, they get 3 kills, a buyback as well onto Z-Freak, so 4 kills plus a buyback. Maybe the buyback was not necessary. It did get him a kill onto the Sark, so... I don't know if that's worth it. Maybe.
Van is dead. Misco, this is not the place to TP into, my friend. They're going to keep fighting. Ball Lightning further. Berserker's Call is there. They're going to use it. Misco, that attack speed's slow, though. But they jimmed it anyways. Double kill for Z-Freak. The Spirits. Z-Freak's like, I want to keep going. Rattler's is like, I don't have Icarus Dive or Supernova. He's dead. Oh, and the chop. The triple chop coming out from Z-Freak. Oh. Gross.
Thank you.
And that was not a fight that they won for not today. They're going to keep going. Smash is going to get pulled up. The Earthspike's about to go. No Finger Hex first. Earthspike onto 2. Onto Ifrit. Z-Freak out of mana, by the way. They can't really fight because of the mana on Z-Freak being low. And even on Swindle as well. They just kind of harass them down. ZYZZ nowhere near the engagement, by the way.
Does look like Swindle Melons after that Bloodstone going to start working on an Orchid. So going to be quite good against both the Slark as well as the Ember Spirit. Neither of these heroes having tools right now to deal with that item. Maybe you go for a... Alright, now he... Okay. Smash now has a Sage's Mask.
He's going Orchid. Whatever Oblivion Staff builds into. It's either Orchid or Refresher. So, you choose which one's the better option here in this situation for Smash.
None of the above.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems like a...
I mean, Orchid on...
I mean, I've seen some crazy shit. Smash, Orchid, Ember Spirit. That's quite the casual Oblivion Staff. Sure, why not? Let's go. I don't know.
Want to see what he decides to go for. But I really worry for not today's heroes. Like, they're not even going to be able to split push once Swindle gets this Orchid. Like,
yeah, he's gonna
no
get solo
hero
kills
is
like
safe.
crazy. There's no way. Oh, Sleight of Fist, Swindle and Smash going toe-to-toe again.
Over here now.
And after that Flame Guard goes down, Smash realizes he can't really fight without his team. And Swindle is about to pick up his second Oblivion Staff. In fact, he has the money for it. He's just kind of holding on to it. And then the Orchid's done within seconds after he gets his... Yeah, so he'll get his recipe pretty soon. Lion has a Blink Dagger at 20 minutes. That seems a bit late because of what's been happening in this game, but...
It's mostly just because of how active he's been. Like, no farming has... Neither of these supports for complexity have been farming. Constantly roaming around the map, helping their team get kills. Like, if you look at his CS, only 22. He's actually died 4 times as well, so...
Ball Lightning pulls. Smash gonna get assassinated. Is there a follow-up call? Not there. Assassinate doesn't grab the kill. Ball Lightning long range Swindle. If he had hit him with the Ball Lightning, that's a sure kill, but he was out of mana. He couldn't get any further than that, and it was a good effort, but not quite enough. And at least his Orc is done pretty soon. He'll have to regen his mana with the Bloodstone. Z-Freak could jump in, but you're right. I don't know. I mean, not today. Can't split push. They can't really fight. They can maybe try to go for Roche with Wave of Tear, but that seems risky as all hell.
I mean, you want level 11 maybe on this Phoenix. If Phoenix can pop the Supernova, that can be a huge game changer. It's just they don't really have a hero to help him do it, and at level 1...
Oh my god, he's level 7, dude.
It's not going to happen. Like, this 5 attacks to kill it.
5 attacks with a sniper with Mask Madness. He could kill it on his own.
I mean, that's what happened last fight. He just completely killed it by himself.
He's like, guys, don't worry about the Phoenix. I'll take care of that. You kill everybody else. Okay, ready, set, go. Absurd. They have such a huge lead. 15,000 net worth. Lion is invis. Hex up, blink forward, Ball Lightning, pull, dead, Vengeful Spirit. It's just that easy. And they'll keep going for the tier 2 tower now. Z-Freak on the front lines. Fire Spirit's annoying the hell out of him, but he seems to be okay. Finally, Sniper just coming to the fight for once. It looks like he did finish up his Manta Style, so there is that. Oh, Manta Style on a Sniper with a Maelstrom, Mask of Madness, Treads, and a kill. He is the top in net worth. Not by much, though. Swindle and Axe both right behind him. 12 Bloodstone charges. Orchid now done. Z-Freak is also pretty farmed at this point with a Hood of Defiance, as if he wasn't tanky enough. Is there any way to kill him short of having all 5 heroes attack him? I don't think so.
It's certainly quite difficult. Probably just going to go for the pipe, make these pushes a bit easier. I think it's a very strong item, especially against the Zeus. Most of their damage right now is just all from magic sources, since they don't have any items yet. Sure, the later in the game goes, the Ember Spirit as well as the Sark will start doing some physical damage, but right now their physical damage not too significant. Definitely like this pipe choice.
I gotta say also, complexity are playing this smart. They know what patch this is. They know that if they take a fight and it's a bad fight, I mean, there's a lot of gold up for grabs as well as experience. If not today, are able to take, say, a team wipe somehow. And they don't want to push in too far. They did this the last game as well. They were very passive with their gameplay when it was like 20 or so minutes when they had like a May the Rex down where they had the advantage. And they're being very, very, very safe about how they play this game.
Yeah, Complexity have always been a team known for... Once they get a lead, they just try to extend their lead, get more map control, farm the entire map, wait until it's pretty much unlosable, and then go high ground. So
I mean, at this point, it feels pretty unlosable, but...
Yeah.
I think one bad fight, and all of a sudden you have a Slug that's kind of more difficult to deal with than the Ember Spirit, who is... He's got his Oblivion Staff.
I mean, I guess he's going Orchid.
Because what happens if you, like, what do you refresh? Like, nothing. All of his abilities are super short cooldown. There's no point in refreshing anything. It just costs mana. It's definitely an Orchid. Yeah.
So it's for the Storm, I guess, because, like we said, they have 0 lockdown for the Storm.
I guess so. You could hope that your Slark gets an Abyssal at some point in time, but I guess they want the lockdown now. Swindle, I don't think is even that. I mean, he's a problem, but Sniper and Axe are just as big of a problem. Well, time to go to Roche. And no real armor reduction. They do have medallions. Squee. Dude, hit your medallion. Alright, maybe not. How are you not going to hit your medallion?
It would save like 3 seconds.
Just efficiency, man. Hit your poison touch, dude. Break the spell, shield.
You don't even need to do that with medallion.
He's not. He's going to sit in Viz and do nothing. Squee, man, listen, I love you in NEL, but that's ZYZZ's like, I'm getting this Aegis, and then Swiddle Ball Lightning's in. He's like, no, it's fine. Ball Lightning, long range. Misco is going to get out, and Swiddle used all of his mana to get there, so he couldn't use a Silence or an Electric Vortex, excuse me. He was out of mana by a wide margin. He has 1,700 mana, though, so he has a pretty big mana pool to work with. Although it's going to take a while to regen, he is regenning quickly. He'll TP top, take the farm as well. And they can just like ball lightning across the map to get back to the lane. He can even deny this tower.
Yeah,
I'm sure he will. Well, F4L, what are you thinking right now? What's going through your mind as we sit here at 25 minutes into the game? What are you thinking?
This is going to be one hell of a comeback if it happens. I mean, it's so hard to fathom that they can win at this point. Like, based on all the things that we talked about, like Phoenix, very ineffective right now. Just because, first of all, level 1 Supernova, no hero to really help him get through that channeling duration. All of these heroes dealing almost entirely magical damage, so this pipe's going to be a huge boon for compLexity, especially on this next push, either in the bottom lane or whatever lane they choose to. And Aegis even on the Storm, like killing him once is going to be hard enough. The only way they kill this Storm is if he gets, you know, too... Basically, he has to make a mistake with his mana. Like, you know, if he gets too far in or commits too hard and runs out of mana so that he can't actually get out. But otherwise, how do they kill this? They can't kill any of these heroes. Like, Sniper and Storm are pretty much invulnerable right now.
And they have a Grave to go through as well. Just keep that in mind. Plus Weave, which we have not talked about at all. That is going to provide an ample buff to compLexity's lineup that they don't really need to begin with. There's the Orchid done for the Ember Spirit, and...
All right. So they finally have at least a small method of dealing with Swindle.
And he's actually in range of this. Like, they see him clearly as day. That's an Observer Ward right there, but they don't care.
Yeah.
The tower's falling quickly and smelting like butter as it's getting peeped by the Sniper. Z-Freak is going to cut the creep wave. He's not even afraid a little bit. I don't think I would be either. And at this point, maybe it's just time to go. Wait for the next creep wave, pipe up, and just try to fight. Swindle will keep the lane, push in mid lane. Sleight of Fist and Searing Chains miss. Another Shrapnel goes. They could actually just siege with ZYZZ down here. He'll get Fire Spirited, so his attack speed slowed up, but he could just keep sieging for days.
No, they should just continue to siege up this bottom lane, pipe the wave at some point. Go for the push.
Take Ancients real quick instead. Take a little jaunt back.
They should at least try to use this Aegis.
Yeah, I agree.
It does expire. They have about 2 minutes left on this.
They're almost being too passive in my opinion. But maybe if they push up top here or mid. But Swindle's not with this team. He's just pushing all the lanes in as quickly as possible. As ZYZZ heads back, I think he wants to finish his Scotty, which he's close to doing. He has his second ultimate orb available if he wants it. Doesn't need to save for buyback. They still have tier 1s up. Yeah, I think they save for Scotty, then they go again. But by the time they save for Scotty, Aegis is gone. And compLexity don't have that advantage. Ooh, that was sick. Did you see that? That was nice. And they saw that Observer Ward placed out, too. Smash pinked it out. So he Icarus dives, places up the ward. They smoke up. They're going to pop the drum charge. Swindle walking relatively close. Oh, he's got to get out. Ball Lightning just in time. The fast fingers from Swindle. Oh, man. That's just...
I mean, he has the Lincolns anyways. Like, this Orchid pickup actually doesn't do anything unless they can break that. And
I didn't even see the Lincolns. He probably had that for a long time too. I don't know what I'm doing. I apparently didn't see that.
He just picked that up within like the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, but it's 2,000 gold though. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Scotty done for Ifrit. Scotty about done for the Slark at the same time. Yeah, it's pretty much done. He'll send out the ultimate orb to the secret shop. He'll purchase up the Scotty, and Scotty versus Scotty. The attack speed slow. The slow in general. Jesus.
And compLexity just slowly choking out Not Today as far as resources are concerned. Just incrementally increasing their gold lead. Not too many kills happening, so...
I mean, it's getting a little bit dry, a bit boring, if you will, here at this point. I mean, this is very good, solid Dota. Don't get me wrong. It's exciting in its own right, but not quite the action-packed first part of the game we saw a little bit earlier, which is fine. But...
I mean, now up to a 25,000 gold lead.
Uh-oh, Swindle, no more Aegis. And he goes down. Did not expect to get jumped down like that. Not today. I don't think they even smoked for it. They had already smoked just a couple of seconds ago. He did deny himself with the Bloodstone, so that's nice. But he's back down to 8 Bloodstone charges. All right, that's the Orchid coming into play for Smash. It does enough. And Swindle getting maybe a bit too cocky sitting in that middle lane.
Yeah, they're able to deny up that Lincoln Sphere and get the Orchid onto him. Pick up a nice kill. Definitely something they needed to get. How much gold does that actually give them?
I didn't see.
Probably gave them like over 1,200 or something.
Yeah, I'm sure a ton. Blink, Misco gets caught out by Jipples. Berserker's Call, a couple of Helix procs going in. Nice, Flame Spirits though. Poison Touch, Magic Missile. Jipple is getting rather low. The Grave coming in. Ifrit's going to try to fight this. He'll back away immediately. Jipple is probably, he dies to the Flame Spirits. Ball Lightning in long range. They find Rouse. They're going to get the kill. Zeus ult goes, but it only does a little, you know, tickle of damage. And now Sniper and the rest of the squad got to try to push in without any Supernova to worry about, no swap to worry about. Maybe they pipe the wave. No real mana for Axe. They do need to be careful. No pipe coming out yet for Z-Freak. Swindle's still linking stuff, ready to go. Glyph's gonna go. Maybe they get a set of racks here. If they try to fight and compLexity win this fight, I think the game's just over. There might be buybacks here for the Radiant. No, only one buyback for the Dire team, although Smash will be very close. He'll probably have buyback by the time they fight. Smash backing away, and that's it. Mission accomplished. Not today. Couldn't defend against the 4 heroes of compLexity. They back away. They'll try to go on Ziz. Maybe not. He gets out just fine. And it's just that simple. That's all they needed to do. They probably could have done that with the Aegis, honestly. I don't know why they waited so long.
Yeah, just making sure that they get these core items up. The Scotty on Sork, a very huge item pickup. Makes you extremely tanky. That nice attack speed, movement speed slow.
I think Swindle needs to buy a BKB, because then if he gets to the BKB, then he doesn't even have to worry about the Orchid, honestly. And he's just unkillable.
Yeah, BKB could be pretty good. Or a Hex even.
Yeah.
Hex or BKB, I think.
Ball Lightning, Rowlers gets caught out again. You're dead. Orchid will kill him. Oh, he sticks up. He actually left too early. Assassinate doesn't go. They do get the kill onto Zeus, but they wanted the Phoenix, and instead they get the Zeus, so. Alright.
Blue with a bit of miscalculation. Did not factor in the stick that he had. He had 16 wand.
We haven't seen enough of that, man. All chat has been missing 100% in Dota 2 candidate. That was like the first all chat I've seen all tournament.
First all chat?
Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure. This isn't America Dota anymore. What happened? You guys have forsaken your countries, both North and South America.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Not living up to our reputation.
No, definitely not. That's unacceptable to me. I'm going to have a chat with these teams.
Dire's middle tower
Maybe not.
has fallen.
Jump in, Ifrit. Supernova, I think, might have gotten off. No, he didn't use it. Now it finally goes. Blink in, Earth Spike, only onto the 1. They're going to take down the Phoenix. No buyback, not that it would matter. Berserker's Call onto 3. Finger will go into Ifrit. Smash is going to get blown up. They finally call GG. And it took a bit for compLexity, but 2 games that they absolutely decimate. compLexity have looked super impressive. That was just an impressive draft, impressive play, and just impressive Dota overall, honestly. And Smash SB Pastor says ZYZZ.
Good luck further, except blue.
Damn.
Great.
Get him.
Mystico with that flame. Auto Swindle.
Well,
so yeah, like you said, I mean, really impressive from compLexity. I really like the draft here, especially up against the Not Today draft. I think maybe you could argue that Not Today's draft is a little one-dimensional. They really lacked this disable, the Storm pick. Pretty instrumental in compLexity's victory. A lot of failed rotations early really cost them. Like that first rotation in the mid lane, that just can't happen. Like,
no.
You run 3 heroes under their tower, and then you just lose 3 heroes? How is your mid player supposed to win at that point?
That becomes impossible. Smash held up pretty well though, man. And I gotta say that That was a lot better than maybe it should have been coming out for Not Today, although it still was a pretty big disaster. When, well, F4L, before we head out of here, any other words, any other shout-outs, where can they find you, etc., etc.?
You can find me on Twitter at F4L Dota. Twitch, same thing, F4L Dota. Stream NEL occasionally, but
The heavy commentary.
not really. The heavy flames, maybe.
Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want to see.
That's what we want.
Well, folks, it's been quite the series. Maybe a bit shorter than a lot of us were anticipating, but hope you guys had fun. I know I did. Make sure you check out Dota2.ca, twitch.tv/Dota2 Canada Cup, which you're obviously here, so cool. Twitter.com/Dota2 Canada. We have a giveaway, the Steel Series Rival Mouse. Definitely check that out. Go ahead and retweet, follow the Twitter account just to make sure that you are entered as well. If you enjoyed the cast like F4L mentioned, you can check him out at F4L Dota. You can check me out at Mott Dota as well. Pretty short day of casting overall, 4 games total, but that will change. Tomorrow we do have, for Dota Pit, C9 versus NIP early on in the day, and then followed by our semifinal, which will be anywhere from, I believe, 6 to 8 o'clock tomorrow evening Eastern time. So make sure you check that out here, right here on twitch.tv/Dota2 Canada Cup. And, of course, shout out to our sponsors, as always, Xfire, G2A, Steel Series, and Twitch High Ground TV as well.